Hello, my name is Regal Noy. Today, I'm going to discuss the benefits of congestion pricing on urban streets in the United States, which currently does not exist yet. In New York City, however, congestion pricing is on the verge of starting. Officials believe that it will be better for the environment. Currently, the launch date is set for Sunday, January 5th, 2025. However, some officials have sounded off against launching congestion pricing because they believe it won't be fair and the air pollution problems will simply move to other boroughs of the city instead of eliminating them altogether. In this video, I'll explain why I believe we should support congestion pricing in New York City. First of all, we should support congestion pricing in New York City because traffic there moves notoriously slowly. According to Midtown Traffic, slower than ever after Hochul's congestion pricing betrayal, Streets blog New York City, traffic moved just 6.8 miles per hour in the CBD and 4.6 miles per hour in Midtown last month, the slowest June on record, Gridlock Sam said. It is further mentioned in the article that according to Gridlock Sam, if you're taking a cab 2.5 miles, it used to take you 20 minutes. It's now taking you far more than a half hour. For the cab driver, it means you do fewer trips. It's bad for our health. It's bad for the planet. It's bad for business, and it's bad for New York. Secondly, we should support congestion pricing in New York City because it's the law in New York State. Since 2019, it has been part of the New York State legislature. If congestion pricing failed to start, that law would not be obeyed. After all, according to New York City's congestion pricing experience and implications for road pricing acceptance in the United States, it has been proposed multiple times in the 21st century since 2007. However, until now, it has never started. That's over 17 years that the dream for a cleaner New York City has been neglected. According to congestion pricing program in New York MTA FAQs, New Yorkers lose 117 hours on average sitting in traffic every year, costing them nearly $2,000 in lost productivity and wasted time. Plus, more traffic means more air pollution and associated health impacts. Even beyond that, congestion pricing has 4 different benefits: cleaner air, less traffic, better transit, and safer streets, according to congestion pricing in New York. Thirdly, we should support congestion pricing in New York City because it expects to generate revenue for the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, commonly known as the MTA. According to what exactly is the NYC Congestion Pricing Plan, what you should know, the initiative aims to reduce gridlock traffic, improve air quality, and raise nearly $15 billion in revenue to revamp NYC public transportation programs by charging vehicles entering most parts of Manhattan below 60th Street a $9 toll. Right now, the MTA wants to invest in several key projects to keep its mass transportation infrastructure in good condition, especially accessibility improvements at over 20 stations, modern signal systems on segments of the A, C, and BDFM lines for over 1.5 million daily riders, hundreds of new electric buses, Second Avenue subway phase 2 extension to East Harlem, and critical projects that keep its system in good working condition, such as structural repairs, power system improvements, and upgrades to bus depots, according to Congestion Pricing Program in New York, MTA FAQs. This, in turn, will increase transportation diversity throughout New York City. However, the toll will increase by $3 every 3 years from 2025 until 2031. That is $9 in 2025, $12 in 2028, and $15 in 2031 and beyond. according to a toll chart written up by the MTA. See https:/new.mta.info/document/138931 for more details. Without congestion pricing, the MTA could eventually fold if it doesn't have enough money to invest in the welfare of its mass transportation infrastructure. Finally, we should support congestion pricing in New York City because it is long overdue. According to a timeline in New York's Long Road to Congestion Pricing, Works in Progress, the very first congestion pricing proposal in New York City, brought up by William Vickery, dates back to 1952. In the 72 years since then, and counting, not much action had been taken to advance the plan for congestion pricing in New York City until 2021, when soon-to-be former President Joe Biden took office in the White House and the federal environmental assessment in New York City began. 2 years later, the Federal Highway Administration granted approval of congestion pricing in New York City, despite legislation being brought forward to try to cancel that plan. Such laws failed to pass between 2021 and 2023. In my opinion, congestion pricing in the United States, but chiefly New York City, should have started years ago, especially because cities outside of the United States have successfully deployed such a traffic control measure, ranging from Singapore in spring 1998 to London on February 17, 2003, to Stockholm in August 2007, and seen significant traffic flow improvements, according to congestion pricing, examples around the world. In 2024, two proposals regarding New York City's congestion pricing plan were brought forward, the first of which was slated to begin on Sunday, June 30th, according to NYC congestion pricing start date set for June 30th. See a map of the zone and how much it will cost, CBS New York. Under that proposal, it would have cost most drivers $15 during the day. According to NYC congestion pricing plan passes final vote, will bring $15 tolls for some drivers, CBS New York. However, New York City's congestion pricing start date was postponed indefinitely. Governor Kathy Hochul announced on Wednesday, June 5th, according to NYC congestion pricing start date postponed indefinitely. Watch Governor Kathy Hochul's full video statement. CBS New York. 5 months and 13 days later, on Monday, November 18th, the MTA board voted to pass the second congestion pricing plan, setting the base toll at $9 through 2027. According to congestion pricing, NYC MTA board votes to approve plan with lower toll. ABC 7 New York. This is 40% lower than the toll that would have been charged had the first congestion plan succeeded. As we know, that plan has already since failed. The good news is that despite current opposition to try to miscarry this plan, it is surviving and developing well, like a fetus in its mother's womb, eagerly waiting to be born through her birth canal or her abdomen. Today, we learned that it is important to support congestion pricing in New York City because it's better for the environment, cuts down on traffic there, expects to increase transportation diversity, and expects to invest in the welfare of the MTA as a whole to keep it from collapsing. Hopefully, you too will be inspired to support congestion pricing in New York City by promoting it to others in your communities, especially those who live in and near New York City. If you'd like to see it enacted, I recommend that you reach out to your state senator, state governor, or local representative today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.